Pre-writing is the first step of the writing process. In this video, you'll see a tutor and learner practice pre-writing strategies. Conversations are a common first step to writing. They're valuable for identifying and expanding upon interesting topics. Conversations unlock memories, introduce new ideas, and get stories and vocabulary flowing. Conversations bring to mind important stories from a person's life. Story starters help writers avoid a blank page. They provide direction and themes for writing. Story starters are prompts that make it easier for a writer to begin writing and to write more. Topic tables are graphic organizers. Topic tables help writers pin down ideas and organize their thoughts. They also help writers generate more language and stories.
Hey Janice, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks. How about you, Cecile?
Pretty good, but I'm cold. It's cold all of a sudden, isn't it?
Yes, even you have sunshine, but I also feel the cold.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how most common things we talk about is the weather. Where I grew up, we had cold winters and hot summers. I grew up in New York, so I had 4 seasons. And spring was very short and fall was very short. How about you? Did you have 4 seasons?
Yes, I born in China. I also have a 4 season, but I think the summer season is very long.
Yeah, and it was very hot.
Yeah, it's very hot, especially in the August and September is very hot.
Wow. So what is your favorite season?
My favorite season is the autumn, because I think the autumn is too much harsh, too much cold.
Yes. Yeah. We've been having this conversation about weather and seasons that we like, and conversations can help us to plan our writing. And we like to do pre-writing because it's a way of planning what and how you want to write your story or your essay. It helps you warm up and think about what you want to write. When you're talking and you're thinking about something, there's all these ideas floating around in your head, and it helps to organize them. And it's a time when you don't have to worry about spelling or grammar. You can write a word and then you can underline it if you're not sure. You can guess if you're not sure, or you can just leave it blank, and we can always fix that later. So you don't have to worry about that. We've been talking about weather and a way to organize our thoughts so that we can write about it is to use a graphic organizer like this. We call it a topic chart. And what you do is we list the things that we were talking about. So we were talking about the seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And then on this side, there's color, descriptive word, feeling, activity, experience, and I added food. Okay, so for example, what I want to fill in this box is when I think of spring and I think of a color, I think of yellow. And I think of yellow because the flowers are blooming, and so that's why I think of yellow in that case.
I think the spring color is green because I see the grass to grow up. Yes.
So when I think of spring and I think of a descriptive word, I think of the word fresh, because everything in spring is new.
I think the spring descriptive word is new because spring already in the German list and is the German one.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that's interesting because spring for you is in the beginning of the year. Yeah.
The spring feelings, I think, is energy. Because it's the spring, I feel I have energy.
Yeah.
I think the activity in spring is the hiking. In the spring, in China, we have a Lunar New Year. Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and try and fill out the rest. So sometimes we might leave one of these blank, and that's okay, because if there isn't anything that stands out to you, you don't have to write about it. You can fill out yours, and I'll fill out mine. We'll just take a couple minutes to do that, okay? Look, we have these charts filled out with all these great words about the different seasons, and this one right here, this line about experience, that one's a little bit wider because we were able to write more words in there, right? So for me, one of the memories I have that this brought up was summer and swimming, because I had to be rescued one time when I went swimming in the ocean. I didn't swim very well, and so the lifeguard had to come out and save me. So I remember that from, many years ago when I was a little kid. So how about you? What are some of the experiences you remember?
Summer experience, when I was a kid, I always waiting the summer holiday because this is the long holiday in the years. We have 2 months the holiday in summers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And what did you do in the summertime?
Summertime, we don't do specials, but the exciting thing is I can do the homework.
No homework, huh?
No homework in the summer holiday.
We have all of these great words and experiences and stories hiding in here, and we can take those and write something. Write a story, write a paragraph about that. So here we have some sheets that we can use for writing a story and about the weather, and maybe you can write about an experience that you had in one of the seasons. So if I would write, I remember the summer when I was 8 years old when I almost drowned in the ocean.
I remember the seasons, and it's also the summer. When I was a kid, I always waiting for these summers. When I was a kid. I think in the summers I can hang out with my friends, I can go swimming, I can eat ice cream.
Okay, so today we used some strategies to help you to write a paragraph, which you did right here. You wrote some sentences about the weather. So we started with conversation. So how do you think that helped you, or did it help you for us to talk about weather first?
Yes, I think it's helpful because when I talk, I can think about that, and when I write this, I can know what is happened in these seasons.
It helps you to think through some of your ideas, And so, how about the topic chart? This graphic organizer, how did that help you?
Yes, it's helped me. When I write in here, I can clean my idea. Then it's making easy.
Making easy.
Yeah, I know what I want to write in here.
Yeah. Thanks, Janice. That was really good.
Thank you, Cecile.
You've seen a tutor and learner practice pre-writing strategies, conversations, story starters, and topic tables. These strategies help writers generate and organize ideas and get started writing. In this video, the tutor and learner use a topic table to talk and write about the seasons. Topic tables are versatile, though. You can create them on all sorts of themes, like holidays, family members, locations, any topic of interest to your learner.